Hi everyone, welcome to Order Tanks with stewiejp. It's Tuesday, 2 Up Tuesday time. We've got 2 Ace Tanker replays in one video. That's pretty good value. Kicking us off, his old favourite. This bloke's been sending me replays for years, literally for years. You better believe it. It's Elite. Elite the Authentic. He used to be known as Elite. He's changed his name once or twice. He's now playing for Impact. He's in the Carro 45t, the Clan Wars Tier 10 auto reloading reward tank from Italy, and he's going to light it up on Arctic region, or whatever they call it now. Of course I know they call it Mannerheim line now. I'm just tricking. Don't worry about it. This is Elite. Elite from Impact Clan in the Carro 45t. Now, you haven't seen this tank in the tech tree, folks, because it's not there. You want to get this tank, you pick it up from a Clan Wars reward campaign, either by doing really, really well, which I'm sure that's what Elite would have done. He would have absolutely had a ripper in the recent Clan Wars Tier 10 campaign, 10 versus 10, 15 versus 15. They would have been lighting it up on the Elite front, the advanced front, getting those fame points. That's how you pick up one of these bad boys, as well as lots of other rewards, it should be said, for playing a Clan Wars campaign. The Carro 45t is one of the newer Clan Wars reward tank. It's Tier 10, as we mentioned. It's a medium tank, an Italian medium tank. It's an auto reloader, similar to the Progettos, all of them, and it's got 4 bullets in the barrel. Let's have a look at the gun. He's gone full premium ammunition in this bad boy. It's a 120mm gun, 400 alpha damage, 320mm of penetration. That's with premium ammunition. Standard ammunition is 248mm of penetration. What's that, 70 mil? That's a decent, who wouldn't like an extra 70 mil? That's like nearly 3 inches. 3 inches would be great to have. Anyway, he's picked up a little bit of damage, a little bit of assisted damage. He's saying to his friends, come on guys, we need some help here. We need some help. The IS-7 to be handy. The IS-7 looks like it's a long way back. To be fair, the IS-7 possibly got caught out trying to cross, maybe. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Elite from Impact. He's been in some very good clans. He's done some very impressive things over the years, and he sent me a lot of replays, as mentioned earlier. In fact, I would argue Elite was possibly one of, if not the first player to feature on my channel other than myself. But when I first started this YouTube channel, it was just some of my good games, or what I thought were my good games. Some were not that good, but anyway, Elite said, Stewie, have a look at these couple of replays, and that was years ago. Anyway, puts one into the side of the T110E3, the Tier 10 American tank destroyer, the one with a big gun, and waits for that gun to reload. Now, once again, I'll go through the mechanics. This is how I remember how the mechanics of the Italian auto reloading medium tanks go. This one's got 4 bullets in the clip. The more bullets you've got in your clip, the quicker it is to reload. That's the simplest and easiest way to explain how they work. People talk about the first round, the second round. Which one's the first round? Is the first round the one that you're about to shoot, or the first one that got loaded in that's still in the shoot? I don't know. But the way I see it, the more bullets you've got up your sleeve, the quicker it is to reload. And like the opposite to the IS-3A, which is the other way around. The more you've expended, the quicker they are to reload. So when you've got 2 up your sleeve, the third one takes the longest to come back. But anyway, back to the game. 1,286 hit points of damage done so far. A little bit of assisted damage, 518. Nothing to sneeze about there. He's kicking back here. He's been quite patient with his reloads here. Of course, as mentioned, the more you shoot, the longer it takes to reload. So that's about 7 seconds after he shot that first Italian bullet. About 7 seconds to reload. But if he fires more than one, which he probably will at some stage in this game, you might be able to see, if your eyesight's good enough, how much longer it takes to reload. Now, I don't have one of these tanks, but you just see that he's got a motorbike. He's got a Vespa on the back of his tank. That's in case, I don't know. I guess between battles you could ride the Vespa around. Procaster and do a few jumps. I'm not too sure. Wouldn't take it on Sandy River though, because I reckon it might just get bogged. 60 TP's coming around here looking for a big shot into the IS-7. He gets him for 600. and something hit points into the IS-7, and Elite is no dummy. He knows that 60 TP is going to take a long time to reload. The Patton gets a kill in the end, but not before Elite puts a couple of shots into the side of the Tier 10 Polish heavy tank, bringing his damage up to over 2,000 hit points. 3-3 is the score on Mannerheim line. There's that mouse. That mouse is just doing what mouses do and coming rolling in. Elite saying, oh, I want to have a full clip just in case he does push into me. Puts one into the mouse. The mouse fires, but continues to roll forwards and backwards. Puts another one into the mouse, into the cheek, and yet another one that only leaves him with one bullet left in the clip. And that reload time was showing over 10 seconds, and that's just for one round. So that's why he's holding back on that last one. Only going to use that last one possibly if he's really getting pushed on heavily, or if he can confirm a kill. Puts one into the lower plate of the mouse. Artillery takes an entrance. That's a Batchat 15558, which is an auto loader. So he'll know after 4 seconds that artillery piece could be reloaded. Gets the kill on the mouse. Pulls back to stay clear of that artillery. I just told you it was going to come, and it did. And he's got a little bit of a wait. After that first bullet was loaded, it said about 12 seconds for the next one to go in. That's loading now with 5 seconds to go. He's looking, keeping the dead mouse between himself and the Foch 155. He shoots again. This time he stuns him, affecting his reload even more. Going up, not going to burn the repair, or he can't burn his first aid kit because he's already done it. Probably for that last artillery shot. Kicking back here with the rocks. He's just about got a full clip ready to go. 5-3 the score now. The Foch 155 is clearly his target, but surely the Foch 155 is aiming in this direction. I guess looking at the mini-map, there's a T110E3 up there, not too far away, and he doesn't want to get hit by the T110E3. Shoots the IS-7 to the lower plate. IS-7 shoots back, so Elite says, no worries, I know I can get another shot in. May as well confirm the kill. Will he confirm the kill, or will he wait for another reload? Shoots the Foch instead, and just kicking back here. The IS-7 is a one-shot. The Foch gets him. The Foch gets him for 636. At the same time, the IS-7 APCR round takes him for 460. Remember, this is a medium tank, folks, so you're not going to block that much damage. In fact, he hasn't blocked any damage at all this game. He's picked up 933 assisted damage, 5,200 exactly damage done so far. The IS-7 charging forward into the M48 pattern that whoever he's charging into with such low hit points. AMX-30B goes around behind the Foch and the IS-7 looking for some kills. The AMX-30B gets a kill on the Foch. The IS-7 is still alive, finally goes down to the friendly Foch 155. What the fuck? There are Fochs everywhere. What's going on? Were they on special not too long ago? And Elite's just waiting until that big bad Italian gun is... Gee, it's quite long, isn't it? Bit of length. Anyway, 7-4 is the score. His team aren't looking too bad, but don't do what Stewie would do and throw your tank away just because your team's looking okay. He's pinging the help key saying, come on guys, look, we're all pretty low here, but we're winning by 7-4. If we all go together into this T110E3, he might kill one of us, but he won't kill us all. The problem is no one wants to be that one that the T110E3 kills. You can see on the minimap, a Leopard 1 was last sniping from the perch up there near the red flag, and there's still a few unspotted tanks though. The grill, it's naturally that the two artillery pieces are not spotted, but the grill, the T100LT and the Object 430U are all... Again, the grill's probably understandable that the grill might not have been lit all game, but the T100LT, I'll be very interested to see where the T100LT is, if and when they finally find it. Elite from Impact, it's on one kill, 5,200 hit points of damage, 933 assisted damage. You can see him evaluating what's going on there. You can see right there, the Patton's got plenty of hit points. The Patton can hold off that T110E3 with the help of the Foch. The AMX-30B looks like he might be going for one of those dank flanking maneuvers. And let's have a look at that tank. Speeding, flying around the corner, looking for, there's the T100LT there, in that bush. That's not a bad bush to jump in if you're a light tank on Mannerheim line, if you can make it work for you. Gets the T100LT once. Did he spot out the T100LT? Probably didn't. The Leopard probably got the spotting for that. Or the AMX-30B. 8-6 the score now. The 907 goes down to the grill. Up there in the north, and you can see in the north the Object 430U on Elite's team on plenty of hit points by the looks of it, or maybe the indicator is showing plenty of hit points simply because at a render range. That could be a thing. I think it is a thing. Anyway, going by the top of the screen, Elite's team are actually down by 3,284 hit points, which is concerning, even though they're winning by 2 tanks. Looking at the hit point bars on both teams, lots of full circles and lots of full bars on the right-hand side with the enemy. The Leopard, the Object 430U, the Grill, the T110E3, and of course the 2 artillery pieces, all on full hit points. Going by that, conversely, most of Elite's teammates are low. Elite's a one-shot on 519. Not a one-shot for all the enemy tanks, but certainly a one-shot for the T110E3 there on 1,300 hit points. Also probably a one-shot for the Grill. Not quite a one-shot for the light tank or the Object 430U, but still, he wants to not die. Well, who wants to die in this game? You never know. 8-6 is the score. He's there with the Fock, pinging the help key, saying, come on, I'll give you a hand. We can do this. The I think he's probably thinking, well, maybe if the Fock is low as well, the Fock won't want to cop any damaging shots from that T110E3 either. But they need to get rid of the American tank destroyer before they can move forward onto the base, or even change their mind and go back and defend. Here is exactly what Elite wants. He's got the back of the T110E3, looking for a tracking shot. He needs a tracking shot. He gets it, shoots and tracks the T110E3. He burns his repair kit, shoots and tracks him again, and now he's out of bullets. He's out of bullets with the T1. The artillery gets the kill, and unloaded all of his bullets, gets rid of the Tier 10 American non-turreted tank destroyer, brings his damage up to 6,888. And did I see a mission getting done? He did. He got some tracking missions done here for the Object 260. I'm sure he's already got the Object 260. He's probably just going for them with honours to get the extra rewards, as you do. 10-7 the score now. Elite from Impact in the Carro 45t, the Tier 10 Clan Wars reward tank. The medium Italian auto reloader. His gun's reloading. He's got 2 bullets ready to go. Just been spotted. Artillery gets him for 340. There's that Leopard. He shoots him once. The other artillery, I think, just missed. That would have been the Frenchie. And Elite's like, no, we're not going to do that. That Leopard sitting there in the bushes, he won't be able to. Well, we just saw that he couldn't outspot the Leopard while the Leopard was sitting in those bushes up there in the northeast. And artillery clearly looking in that direction. So it's time for another rotation, I guess you could call it. 10-7 the score, 2.5 minutes left on the clock, or 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. The Object 430 was last spotted right in the middle of the map. Artillery shooting towards, I'm not sure, that was the enemy artillery shooting towards the AMX-30B, I guess. Kicking back behind that rock. Elite coming through on 179 hit points. He knows it's 178 hit points more than he needs, but he doesn't want to lose them. That's for sure. The pattern is up there, not far from the Grill. Again, the Grill's indicating on the minimap and indicating on the scoreboard that the Grill's still on full hit points. And whereas the M40, the pattern on, well, not very much at all. 405, which is definitely a one-shot for the Grill, and a lucky one-shot for the artillery, you might be able to say. There's the Object 430U. Looks like the indicators were correct. He is on close to full hit points, 1,979 hit points. Elite gets spotted, pulls back. Artillery has a go at the 430U. How are we going to win this? Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. How are we going to win this? 10-7 the score, down by 1,320 hit points, and now's his chance. Blocks a shot from the Object 430U, puts one into the Russian medium tank. T110E4 is going for it, so is the Object 430U in that ditch in the middle of the map, and Elite's ticket is now or never. With 1.5 minutes left on the clock, we're going to go for it. They need to get rid of that Object 430U quickly and then find those other tanks with not much time left. One shot into the back of the head. Second shot doesn't quite go through as a T110E4 confirms the kill, and Elite's going to fly towards the enemy base now. That's where the Leopard and the Grill are. There are also 2 artillery pieces to dig out with 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. The siren will go off in just a couple of seconds, indicating the last minute, folks, and hopefully the artilleries are paying attention and aiming in this general direction. The enemy artillery just fired towards the Fock. The Fock is pushing from the 9 line. Elite from Impel, I keep saying Elite the authentic, on 8,083 hit points, 1,087 damage, assisted damage, is flying straight up the guts with 40 seconds left on the clock. There are 4 enemy tanks left to kill. He's got 4 bullets in the clip. He's got plenty of ammunition ready. And there's the artillery. There's the Leopard. That's going to be victim number 1. Down goes the Leopard. Down goes the Grill. The Grill gets a kill on the Flock, and now it's just the 2 artilleries left. He's only got 2 bullets though. 20 seconds to go. As he's rolling towards these arties, he's got to keep them spotted. The friendly arty kills the enemy arty. He shoots the French one. The French shoots into the snow, and this is going to be it, folks. That's with 10 seconds left on the clock. Elite from Impact in the Carro 45t. How good was that game? How good was that game? Not a comprehensive win, but a pretty tidy win there with a score on 15-9. That was absolutely massive. Elite, you're a legend, mate. That was fantastic. Ace Tango Mastery badge for that game. You also got the Hand of God for surviving and winning the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. They were all shooting at him at one stage. Bruiser medal for doing some internal module and crew member damage. Fighter, 5 for effect. He got the Spartan medal for surviving that shot from the Object 430 when he was on less than 10% health. Confederate for shooting more enemy tanks than anybody else did. And of course, he got the High Caliber for doing more damage than anyone else. Let's have a look at the page 2. It was 9,177 hit points of damage in the end. The bloke who got second did less than 3, so he's done more than triple the amount of hit points of damage than second place did. 4 kills, 1,587 base experience. He fired 32 shots, 27 hit, 25 went through. Nothing wrong with those numbers. He sniped a bit. He did assisted damage, 1,087 assisted damage. The best thing about assisted damage, you don't have to pay for your bullets. Onto the third and final page of the results screen. He didn't make any credits, even with clan boosters or a personal reserve or whatever the battle payment was. It still cost him 61,000 credits. That's after tax, with a premium account in the game that almost went down to the wire. Paying full price for consumables by the looks of it, but when you're trying to mark tanks, which I'm guessing maybe that's what he's trying to do. He likes putting marks on tanks. He's one of those players that's really, really good. He's no dummy. Elite, you're a champion, mate. Thank you very much for that replay. I really appreciate it. That was the Carro, the Tier 10 auto reloading Italian Clan Wars reward tank. Speaking of reward tanks, this is not one of them. This is a Skoda T45. Now, I had the Skoda T45 as a rental when they first brought it out. The Skoda T45s you can unlock by playing ranked battles. Now, I think by the time this video comes out, the current ranked battle season will end, but it will be back. I think it's going to be. There's going to be 3 rounds, maybe 4. I think it's 3. Let's hope it's not too many. Anyway, it's a jumphonner, executive officer, all-round nice guy, executive officer of 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe. He's playing on Ruinberg, and he's in the Skoda T45, the Tier 7 premium Czechoslovakian heavy tank. This is the first Czech heavy that came into the game before they introduced the Czech heavy line, just before they introduced the Czech heavy line and the Skoda T56. This is a single shot normal heavy tank. It's a plain, it hasn't got an auto loader, it hasn't got an auto reloader, it's not wheeled, it hasn't got a shovel at the front of it. It's just a standard, normal, nice, everyday tank. You aim and you shoot. It's not, you don't have to explain the reloading mechanics or the auto loading mechanics or any of that kind of jazz. It's a heavy tank. It's a Czech heavy tank. It's not. When I first had it, I had a great run with it. Couldn't do wrong, and then I couldn't do right. And then I sort of did okay. Anyway, I think Jumpy might have had the same experience. First got it, thought, hang on, what's going on with this? But then this game happened. He's playing on Ruinberg, his top tier. He's in the Tier 7 heavy tank, the Skoda T45. What's the gun like, Stewie? It's an 88mm gun, 220 alpha damage. Not the biggest alpha damage at Tier 7, not by any stretch of the imagination, especially when you compare the Russian heavy tanks, which do about 400 plus. 220 alpha damage, 194 mil of penetration. Heat rounds will give you 250 mil. But look, it might not have the high alpha that the Russians do, but it's obviously got a much lower reload than those Russian tanks at Tier 7. There's plenty of Russian Tier 7 heavy tanks and plenty of very, very similar Chinese ones, as you might imagine. Anyway, he's blocking damage like a boss. He's blocked 905 hit points, and in the time it's taken me to ramble on a little bit, he's done over 2,000 hit points of damage. He's not zooming in and out like a madman anymore, which is good to see. Used to do wonders for my eyesight. 5-1 is the score. Jump on it from 1AR Clan. Executive Officer picks up his first kill. He's on Twitch, he's on YouTube. Links down below. Make sure you click on them, like, subscribe, get on board and all that kind of stuff. And, he's looking for the cupola, whatever, on the 45TP. 7-1's the score. He dug himself into this little alcove here. And you think, hang on, the score's 8-1, Stewie. What's he dug himself in for like that? Well, there's no one else there. There's a T29 just there. Who's the T29 sort of taken up, probably a half decent hold down position if I can get the camera there. And is, the T29's having a great time there. Just misses out on killing the VK3601H. That goes down to the P43. And that brings the score up to 9-1. This is looking like a whitewash, but Jumpy's making the most of this, getting the credits, getting the firing standard ammunition. He is running a premium consumable, the Butchie, whatever you want to call it, for the tank. That'll help his aim time, his reload time, all that kind of jazz. And gets a damaged gun. Quick tap of the 4 key will fix that. And he looks like he's getting ready to fire HE. Maybe he just accidentally tapped the 3 key. Yeah, he's realised it, and he's addressed that one. It looked like he accidentally tapped the 3 key as he was tapping the 4 key. 10-1 the score. There's this guy's down to a one shot. That's the 45TP. He'll probably sell that tank after that game. He got absolutely owned. Hairy Wookie, if you're watching. This is on the Aussie server, and there's a player there called Hairy Wookie. He's still alive. It looks like he might be the last one to go down in this little skirmish. I love the Australian server. You see the best in-game names on the planet, and Hairy Wookie is probably one of them. Here comes the Artie. The Artie's going full YOLO. Wants to pick up some assisted damage before he dies at the end of this game. No, he just wanted to shoot Jumpy. I can't say I blame him. I would. Not that I. He's got the gun up in the air because that's cool. That's what the cool kids do. Jumpy confirms a kill, gets rid of the artillery piece, and wins the game 14-2. Let's have a look at the result. That was a fast and furious battle there on Ruinberg. Jump on her in the Skoda T45. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. You also got the Bruiser Medal, Shell-Proof, Jewelers, Fire for Effect, High Caliber. 13-13 base experience, 3,398 hit points of damage. You beat the second place guy by 1,000, or the 2 second place people by 1,000. 3 kills, 26 shots fired, 20 hits, 17 penned, 3,398 damage, 1,500 blocked. Did he make credits? Hell yeah, clan boosters. Did I tell you? 1AR, I've got clan boosters running every night from about, I don't know, from whatever time people start turning up, 6 or 7 o'clock, right into the night. There's plenty of credit boosters there. 1AR are recruiting. Look at that. That's not bad. A tier 7 game with a personal reserve and a clan booster. 115,000 credits. That's after tax in a premium account in a 5-minute game. Where do you want to go to get your credits? That's what happens in... I'm sure Elite's clan does it as well. But we're doing it. We're recruiting. Get on board. Send one of the officers a message, and play a few advances every now and then. Get the good credits. Have a good laugh, and the good times are free. Once again, thanks for the replays, Elite and Jumpy. Don't forget to check out Jumpy on Twitch and YouTube. Links down below. Elite, that was amazing. The Carro game. I really wish I had one now. Maybe that could be a resolution for maybe next year. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the replays, lads. Take care, and see you all next time.